This is PreProduct Setup Screen. So this is where you'll adjust how your pre-product features work, both on your storefront and also back of house. There's several key areas which you can see shortcuts to on the right hand side, but the actual page itself is just one long page. So we'll go through each of these areas one by one, and I'll show you what they do and then the specific settings available. So starting with installation. So we've got install by tagging buttons, install by adding snippet. I suggest you ignore this area and just go with install by tagging buttons. This is just when you first arrive after installing pre-products. You can click here, copy this little HTML tag into your theme, and tell PreProduct which buttons to use for pre-orders. PreProduct will actually try and do this automatically, so most of the time you won't need to worry about it. And even if it doesn't do it automatically, I suggest you just get in touch with us and we'll do it for you. But yeah, we just like to have that front and center. Moving down, so customize front end, very much what it sounds like. So it's how pre-orders will appear on your storefront. So we've got a pre-order button. If you're using your native buttons for pre-orders, which is most merchants most of the time, you can ignore this area. But if you're using our default button, you can set a custom color, text color, that kind of thing. Pre-order wording, that is a whole screen unto itself with lots of different settings, but I won't cover today. But it just lets you set all the pre-order wording from product page through to checkout. But let's go back to where we were. Pre-order cart. So that is for little on-page pre-order cart, which PreProduct loads once you click the pre-order button. So we can decide to skip that on-page cart. We can set a brand color, which will be used throughout its design. And then we can commit those by clicking Update Cart Settings. We can set a header image. So that is the short and wide image at the top of the on-page cart. Now going to front-end redirects. This is really important for either isolating your pre-orders, so not letting buy now and pre-order items in the same Shopify BigCommerce order, or allowing them. So let me show you what I mean. There's cart mixed with buy nows. There's redirect to cart isolate pre-orders. And then there's redirect to checkout isolate pre-orders. So super powerful kind of function to have. And you can set that here. Moving down, we've got a deferred charge pre-orders section. So these are settings just for charge later and deposit upfront pre-orders. This is a delay before triggering the charges. So PreProduct has the ability to send out an upcoming charge email, and then after a specified delay, then try the charges. So this is good for avoiding the situation where customers don't have enough money in their accounts, or they see the charge and don't understand or remember why they're being charged, so they might not accept it with any kind of payment challenges. So that's where you set there, and any value apart from 0 will mean that you're sending out that email. Store logo, just what it sounds like. So that's used in emails, but it's used in other places too. Customer portal, your on-page mini cart. Customized font, just what it sounds like, and actually used in those portals and on-page cart, just like the header image, logo I should say. Need help? That's just a quick way to get in touch with us, either by email or I'll link to our docs, which we spend a lot of time keeping up to date and trying to make as readable as possible, so I recommend those. Notifications. So this is mostly about emails and emails to you about things happening on your storefront in regards to pre-orders. So by default, it'll just be the shop email that Shopify or BigCommerce has down for you. You can change it here. So I've got my personal email receiving any notifications about pre-orders. And then down below, we've got send shop email a notification every time there's a pre-order, just what it sounds like. So every time pre-order comes through, you'll get an email to that email address. And we can also disable automatic customer emails. This is another important one. Say, for example, you want to just send emails through Klaviyo. You don't want to worry about another app sending emails on your behalf. Just click that box and you won't have to worry about it. Reports. You can click this button here and you'll get all pre-orders for the last year across your store in a CSV spreadsheet. Automations. I'll probably do another video on this because there's quite a few different options, but you can click that button to enable, disable, see what automations are available. API access. That is more for stores with developers on staff or who are a little more tech savvy. So PreProduct lets you interact with all of its listings and also trigger charges programmatically. You can grab an API token to do that here, as well as rotate tokens if you worry that maybe an old staff member has moved on and you just want to change the token so they don't have access anymore. That's the place to do it. And finally, upgrade plan. If you click there, you can change your pricing plan with PreProduct. So there's a lot there, but we went through installation, customizing your front end, so that's wording, it's your logos, fonts, that kind of thing. We looked at email notifications for things happening on your store and how you can change the email address that receives that. And then finally, we looked at automations, API access, and how to change your pricing plan with PreProduct. I hope that was helpful. Cheers.